Hi guys, welcome to another video by Fundable X. So this is another trade breakdown for today's trade. So what all trades I took today. So first of all, let's begin with what was my plan for today. Euro USD, my plan was to go for long. Okay, so I started from the higher time frame. First of all, I was having a bearish mindset because of yesterday the big drop. So I was expecting that trend to continue, and the news wasn't much favored to go up. Okay, but eventually the market was climbing little by little, and what I was observing was when I change it to 15 minutes, I have a structure over here, and this structure has clearly given me that it has took out the 4-hour liquidity sweep over here. After that, the market has shifted. Then after market shifted, then the Asian session came in, and there was a one fair value gap and order block. There is another demand zone which I am expecting the market to go up, which was this point. But as you guys can see, the volatility has been increased. The Asian session range from high to top is been like 44 pips, which is pretty much high compared to last week. Okay, so it is 44 pip. So I have two options over here. Either I have to wait for the market to come all the way down. Once this has been done, then I was planning to market to go long. But as you guys can see that if the market was to come all the way down, it has to drop like another 44 pips, which is which is too much. So I don't want to wait until this point. So I was looking, is there any better point? Usually what happens if the market is trending, there is a midpoint where the market has a highly possible chance that it may have a reversal chances. So I have break down my trades into this particular POI, and I have posted this on my Telegram channel. So what I was looking was, okay, this is a point where the market started to give an impulsive movement, and it has waited for a bit, and this particular candle has took out the liquidity on the midline, and it has started to move up. So this high has been given by this low. So I was expecting, okay, this is the nearest swing low, and there is a midpoint aligned over here. In case if this particular point is broken down and if it comes down, then my point of interest would be this one. But I don't want to wait just for this area. I had a perspective and I have a POI at this point. Now what happened? Switch it to 1 minute. I don't go for direct entries, even though it was 3 pip or something, but still I don't want to go for direct entries. Why? If I would have went for a direct entry, I would have hit my stop loss over here, maybe by few piplets. So that is one reason I don't usually go for direct entries. I wait for the market to have some reactions. Now once the market has given me a breakdown to this point, what I was looking for, why I was looking into buy on this particular point was there is a structural liquidity, there is a fair value gap, and there is an Asian midpoint. So always in Asian midpoint there is a high possible chance that it's gonna reverse from that point if the Asian is trending. Now Euro USD has given me a break at this point, and it has started to give a reaction. Now I was patiently waiting, okay, how the reaction is gonna go up. Structural liquidity, everything has been taken out. Now the market has given a fair value gap. I'm very happy. Then it has given me a charge. Again it has created liquidity over here, went up. So now I was patiently waiting, okay, maybe the market is going to go a little bit, then it's going to come down, and this would be a perfect spot where I can go for a long. And when I get an entry over here, I was expecting the market to take out this high, and that was my target area, and I have posted it on my Telegram channel. But unfortunately what happened, the market started to rally. It went all the way to this point. There was another point of interest which I was looking on to before this point. Before this point I was looking into this area. This is the area which I was looking into, but even that one also has been broken down. Now I was like, okay, there has to be some kind of shifting or something has to happen for going a short. Now the market has came to the top point where it has left a fair value gap over here. Now what I was looking is on 1 minute time frame, is there any shift is happening? Yes, it did happen. The market reacted from the point of interest which I have marked over here. There is an impulsive market drop down, breakout structure, charge down. Now it has created structure. Now again there is a fair value gap. Market didn't get me tapped in. Again I posted it on my Telegram. I was looking for shorts from this point to all the way down. That was my point of interest. Now what happened, the market didn't give me any kind of entry on this fair value gap. It just left it as it is. But on other perspective, if you are looking into the market, it did give me a price delivery has been equaled over here. See, on 3 minutes it has tapped into this order block and it has came down. But there are like positive sides and negative sides on this, but usually I wait for this point, so I could get a better entry which is very less pip. See, I could have entered this trade by just 4.25 pips, but if I kept an order block over here, my pip would have been 7 pips, including the buffer maybe 7.5. But I'm not interested to take like 7 pip entry. I usually go for 3 to 4 pip, maybe maximum 5 pips. So after that, market has given a breakdown, again break of structure, created a structure liquidity, and I was waiting, okay, what will happen from this point to this point. I'm not expecting the market to come, but then suddenly the market has came up and it has induced this level and it has been reacted from this point. Now once the market has reacted, see, it has came down, went up again, came down, it has given me a break of structure. Okay, it has given a break. Then there was a fair value gap over here, so I set my limits to this point and kept my stop loss here. What happened? Boom, it has given me very good drop. Now what I was doing is I was trailing my stop loss patiently. Just on 5 minutes, what happened, once I had got a big drop, I trailed my stop loss to this point. That is my first point. After that, the market again dropped. I was looking, okay, fine, let it break this level, and it did break this level. Okay, once the market has broken this level, where did I keep my stop loss? Pretty simple. Once after this point, the market has broken, retracement, and this 1 minute candle has given me a very good push to the downside. So what I did, I trailed my stop loss to this point. The market has given a breakout structure, the candle has closed, so which give me a pretty good confidence. Again the market is retracing. What I did, I took another entry with 2 pip with the same stop loss. I was expecting the market to come to this point again, because there was a very good push from this point, so I was expecting the market to drop down. But eventually what happened, my trailing stop loss got hit and I got stopped out, and this was another entry which I took like $100 as my risk, and even that one hit my stop loss. So now let me show you this my entry points and all where I entered in the market. Just give me 1 second. Yep, so this is the, yes, so this is my entry point. See, this is, I did a 7 lot, I sold out, then I trailed my stop loss. It was 0.95, but you see this candle, it has jumped the price, and again I got a slippage of 1 pip. So this would have been like something like 530 something, and the loss should be limited by $100, but there was a slippage and I ended up in a profit of 300. So at least I didn't make any losses. So that is the point over here. I tried to manage the positions because the market has given me a drop, but I didn't want to go for a losing point. So anyway, fine. What was my target? This was my target, fair value gap, and there is a liquidity resting below the just below the midpoint. So that was my target area. So one trade, so and another trade which I have added, I ended up on a profit of 300. So that's it for the day. But I have to show you another trade which is on GBP/USD. So you remember I told you that I was expecting the market to give a fill on this particular fair value gap, but that fair value gap didn't get filled, and I missed the trade from the top area, right? Then I entered on my second wave. I took the entry, but what I was looking was the market has broken down, charge has been given, the market has came to this point, right, and it has induced this level, right, and there is no point the market has to go to the upper side. So what I did, when the candle gave a reaction, I was like, okay, maybe I can look for a 6 to 6.5 pip entry on GBP/USD. On GBP/USD, 6.5 pip is pretty decent because the movement on GBP/USD is pretty fast, and it has a potential that at least more than EU it will give a momentum, right? And I was targeting these levels. Even the same thing I was looking into today morning on same like EU. I was looking into GU as well, but I didn't concentrate on this. But this has given me a profit of 1.5, but I didn't take it. This was a missing trade because purely I was focusing on Euro USD to give me a trade, right? So by that time I had an opportunity at GBP/USD, but I didn't take that chance, and I missed out on this 1:5 trade. but basically how much drop it has given is, if I look at the target, like it has dropped like 1:10, but I would have exited something like this point itself, okay, because after this the market went up. Maybe I would have looked for another shot, but by the time I entered on Euro USD already. So anyway, that's it for today's breakdown, and there's a news coming up by today 6 o'clock. Unemployment news, 6:45 there's a Euro news, 7:15 another news. So maybe after that, if I get a proper setup, maybe I would look for some entries on Euro USDs, and I have a few entries aligned on Euro JPY, GBP JPY pairs. So if everything comes along, I will make another trade. Otherwise, I'll just call it a day with $300 profit. I'll wait for a good opportunity to come. I hope coming days will be very, very better days. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe the channel. I will be posting my daily breakdowns on Euro USD, these pairs. Mostly I try to do it on Euro pairs. So follow the Telegram channel. I'll put it on description below, and you'll get to know my point of views as well. So thank you so much for watching, and see you on next video.